The pandemic was hard on arts education, and HCC's filmmaking program was no exception. So what were the obstacles to this semester's student film showcase?
Most of the students during the pandemic have been shooting all their material with their smartphones. So as you can imagine, smartphones are very sophisticated, and the more expensive smartphones have very sensitive digital sensors. And so for those students that really invest themselves in the process and learn the limitations of the tool, they can shoot beautiful footage. So we've had students that have shot absolutely gorgeous short films with their smartphones. Recording sound is another challenge, and most smartphones record in mono and not stereo, and you can take an outboard microphone, plug it into the smartphone. You can get very sophisticated in your sound recording, but it requires not only knowledge and skill, but additional equipment. So the vast majority of our students have been recording just with a smartphone only. And so they have been very inventive, very creative, but we've had some beautiful work created by our students in the last 2 semesters. I've been actually amazed by what they've done. Well, that word normal has a special weight to it, doesn't it? I certainly don't know what that means anymore. I think that, in all honesty, I think that we have been changed as a program forever. And so what we will return to in the fall, when most of our courses will be on campus, back in the teaching spaces, will be different than the reality before the pandemic, because we have learned, we've adapted, we've now incorporated virtual instruction into everything we do. And we've also recognized not just the limitations of our students, but we've recognized how remarkably inventive and entrepreneurial they can be with very limited resources. So with all that in mind, we're really a different program a year later than we were a year ago. So we will be able to go forward and teach some of our courses online into the future. Courses that teach only software like editing, Adobe Premiere Pro, a script writing course. But for those intensive hands-on courses, we'll go back to face-to-face instruction with a slightly altered course design. This is going to be, for the first time, it's going to be a showcase of student work from all 3 of our media arts programs: music business, audio recording, and filmmaking. So you'll see short films, you'll hear music that will be run really as interstitial pieces between the short films, and that's been composed and created by our audio recording students. And you'll also see and hear material that's been created by music business students. So it's the whole media arts panoply on display.
For HCC Beat, this is Randall Williams.